at YS Live. And of course, our Instagram page at Yemi_Shunde_live. You can also watch us live on Facebook as we live stream on Facebook at Yemi Shunde, and of course at Splash FM 1055. Now, Sowore, are you aware that you yourself have been alleged to have been part of corruption?
Look, you can allege, but I'm presenting to you facts.
I'm asking you.
No.
Are you aware?
They accuse me of all kinds of things all the time. It comes with the territory of my work.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are aware that there was one Lake Fatodu that accused you?
Lake Fatodu is
your friend.
He said it.
He said he alleged that you wanted to collect 100 million naira from him.
Look, let me tell you.
Are you aware of that? Let's listen to that.
How did we come to this? It happened in 2016. I remember I got a call from Sowore, I think on the 6th of January 2016, and I thought it was a joke. You know, he just rang me lakeside, that's where we call each other, and show, hey, what's going on? It was like, oh, I heard that you did something, a contract with government, and you were paid 1.7 billion naira, and out of the 1.7 billion naira, you got 500 million naira, you know, and I was laughing. I said, sure. I think the last time we saw was 2014, you know, and we had fun, and there isn't anything about my life that we don't discuss. I know your wife, you know, you asked about my family and everything. You've eaten in my mother's home, in my family home, you know. The only contact you had with Lagos State was when you were admitted to Unilag, you know, so we started off within the same neighborhood, you know, so we're so close that I just took it as a joke. So the next thing was, I'm telling you now, you know, it's because it's really going to favor you if you can just open up to me 500, and out of it 500 million naira. That's the cut that I said he had that I got from 1.7 billion naira. The funny thing is, it didn't get the right information to even know the government agency that I had worked for in the past. So to really validate his story. So like a friend, I was just like, oh, you know what? I'm in a meeting. I did your information is totally wrong. Totally wrong. And before then he said, hey, Ross, if you can just, there's an issue. The EFCC is after you. You know, I know them. I have friends there. I publish stories for them. Actually, they even serve as my, you know, informants about what is going on in government. So sometimes before some stories are out, you know, they would pass on to me. Just let me, and I was like, with my level of exposure and experience, you can't tell me that, you know, EFCC is going to call me. Let them come now. I just sit down and ask them what you want, except if you've got anything to hide. So he now said to me that to kill all of this and to make everything proper, you know, guys are waiting, and they will need, if we need 100 million naira for them, all of them together from the EFCC source. And I laughed. I said, sure, you know what, just go. I'm in a meeting. I will call you back.
So this is where I will stand.
You will know that if I've got anything to hide,
just to, you know, not legitimately victimize you over something you have, you know, that's a legitimate business transaction. According to you, right?
Of course.
So you also know that.
Sure. May I ask you a question? You didn't deem it necessary for us to probably wait for the EFCC to just call me that Lekon Fatodu, there's something like this, come to this place and see how it goes.
So you look at the one who got Lekon, and when I told you yesterday, you know, if people contact me and say that the EFCC wants to invite you to something, and I said to them, let me work on it. So if the party that brought me to this picture say, oh, they are going after you, and I said to him, calm down now, you know, I know this guy, you understand? That's all I was telling you yesterday, and that's all that I
okay, no problem. I did mention something because I always like to work clean. Me, keep my lati face the issue, me justice, my face frontally me. That's the reason why I was saying that show. If you are ever in doubt, I will be the last person to hide over an issue like this. That's why I said that if you don't believe me that much, I said wherever you are, I can open my account and you see.
I mean, for example, I expect a bank manager to be able
Listen now, so I was. No, I have told you this. So you understand that as a bank manager, it's based on the relationship that I have. But there's no problem.
I have a bank manager in this town too, and I'm sure I don't have as much money as you do.
What's the problem? Sure, I will get back to you. No problem at all.
No problem.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Cheers. I was actually in Nigeria. He did not tell me. He was calling with an international number, an American number. You know, I did not tell him he was in Nigeria at the time. You know, just to let me know what the situation was. After the conversation, and I said to him that I was going to call him back. I think about 3 or 5 minutes after the call, that conversation, a guy just rang me, another American number. He just said to me, you know, American, speaking with American accents, and he was like, "Oh, Mr. Lekon Fatudu, my publisher just called you now. He mentioned that I did a job in which Mr. Fani Kayode used me to collect money from government, and we've got this." This guy was saying all this to me. Like, as such, the EFCC guys, operatives, they've reached out to his publisher, that is Sowore, that, you know, they are coming after you, and, you know, Sowore is the one begging them that, you know, we are friends and all sorts of things like that. So I was so angry. The physical space, I am going to get justice, you know, and it is interesting that he's trying to come to Nigeria now, you know. So you will understand that if you want to live in a decent society, you will have to embrace public rectitude. That is my point. But let me show you this one.
You can't make a call. He will himself. You cannot be treating me. You can't make a call.
You're an idiot. You're a blackmailer. You're asking for money, 100 million naira, out of the imaginary 500 million naira. Shame on you.
I'm saying it. No, Sowore's story is really it fits into the unfortunate narrative of Nigeria. What do I mean by that? The story of the good old days, the story of a long predicted potential that has been difficult to even attain its full potential. Like, for instance, now Sowore started well. I must say that, because I was one of the early. At all, it's a case of the good, the bad, and the ugly, you know. And he completely left the good now, and is focusing on the bad and the ugly, which is definitely. And there isn't anything that Sahara Reporters is doing that is really big or special to me, and I will tell you that. So people really get into all of this. When Sowore started, look at it, for instance, there was no competitor at the time. But look at now, a lot of competitors are raising the bar in terms of professionalism. When they
Welcome back, Sowore. You listen to that.
Yes.
What's your reaction?
Oh, I could say that's baloney. I was expecting that you have obtained his voicemail, because there was actually an interaction that was recorded, and he claimed that I asked him for 100 million. So
Yes,
you
are here live.
I would have expected you to present to the public the audio tape of me demanding for money from him.
But you heard what he said.
No, there was an audio.
There was a conversation, a phone conversation. Was that your voice?
That was my voice investigating him. Yes.
So what more do I need than for you to?
No. What I'm saying is that
disclaim it. Or you are here. If you are not here, I will pay your version.
This has
what's your reaction to this?
He attacked me on the street, and I was taken to the police station at Panti, because they were conniving when they knew I entered the country, which they would do all the time, because the SSS would stop me when I arrived. And he came to the office where I was setting up an office at that time. He physically tried to attack me because I was resisted. I found myself, within minutes, arrested by the police. And they took me before the Commissioner of Police after several. When I walked into the office of the Commissioner of Police of Lagos State at that time, what's this guy's name? I forgot now. Who's now Benue Police Commissioner? He said, "We have a petition against you that you extorted money from Lekon Fatudu." I said, "I've just been attacked. Why are you not interested in the physical attack and attempt to kill me?" Before you knew it, I was in Panti.
But was it true that you actually had 400 million?
Was there any evidence of that on
Now,
your show?
I could never have.
That's what I'm telling you.
Can I tell you something now? That you should be expecting more of this.
There's no reason.
Do you believe that?
No, of course.
Yorùbá sọ pé ẹni tó bá fẹ́ gbọ́ ìtàn ẹni tó bá fẹ́ gbọ́ ìtàn baba ńlá baba ẹ̀ yóò kún fẹ́ ṣoṣo.
No.